In 1870, when Stevens Institute of Technology opened its doors as a college of mechanical engineering, it consisted of 21 students in just one academic building. Today, with more than 4,000 undergraduate and graduate students occupying dozens of buildings, the original academic structure, housing the Grace E. and Kenneth W. DeBaun Auditorium, is still the cornerstone of the Institute. Designed by Civil War architect Richard Upjohn, famous for the 1846 design of Trinity Church in New York City, the 80,000-square-foot, five-story Edwin A. Stevens Hall is a high Victorian Gothic masonry building of gray granite blocks with brown stone trim. The hall was constructed 2 years after the death of the founder, whose bequest designated funds to build the structure. The building shape is similar to the letter E, comprising a main structure where the auditorium is located and 3 additional wings. Widely acclaimed for its intimacy, its acoustical clarity, and its architectural beauty, the auditorium did not become a theater until 1903. Prior to that, it served as a laboratory, classroom, and even a gym. Since its conversion, this majestic space has hosted national meetings, including the founding of the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, and numerous civic and community events. On December 3, 1903, Stevens Theater opened its doors as a meeting hall for professional societies and scientific symposia. It was not until 1909 that this hall was used as a center for the performing arts. When the class of 1910 staged Stevens' first theatrical production, it happened here. Because of the overwhelming response to that production, the Stevens Dramatic Society was founded, operated exclusively by students. It was here as well that the Stevens Glee Club and other Institute performance ensembles came to life. The Dramatic Society achieved national notoriety for its pioneering advances in all aspects of theatrical arts. Once called the Stevens Experimental Theater, new and innovative sound and lighting techniques were tested before being used on Broadway. The sound system for the first 3D movie, also known as 3D stereographic sound, was also developed in this theater. In 1960, the Stevens Dramatic Society was again recognized for excellence in the performing arts when it received its charter as a member of the New Jersey chapter of Theta Alpha Phi, the National Honor Society of Theatrical Arts. Stevens was the first and only technical college to receive a charter. As Stevens grew, the building underwent many alterations to meet the increased demands of educating engineering students. Classrooms, offices, and laboratories were rearranged and enlarged at various points in the college's history. An exterior renovation in the 1980s virtually returned the building's facade to its original image. In 1991, Edwin A. Stevens Hall was designated a city landmark by the Hoboken Historic Preservation Committee and was listed in the New Jersey Registers of Historic Places. At the same time, Stevens initiated a full-scale renovation of the building as part of its comprehensive campaign, The Drive for National Excellence. In 1996, trustee Dr. Kenneth DeBaun, class of 1949, along with his wife Grace, issued a challenge to Stevens alumni to complete the funding for the theater's renovation. Their leadership, gift, and continued support of the renovation project was acknowledged through the naming of the facility in their honor. The theater was dedicated the Grace E. and Kenneth W. DeBaun Auditorium in a 3-day celebration, October 15th through 17th, 1998. Alumni, trustees, parents, students, faculty, staff, and other friends of Stevens made gifts towards the restoration project over a period of more than 5 years. As you sit in your seat, the brass plaque on your armrest honors the donations and contributions of many of these donors, to whom we are indebted for their generosity. Today, DeBaun Auditorium is the home for the Center for the Performing Arts at Stevens. The center is a community-based regional production house for theater, music, dance, special events, and the spoken word. All performances are open to the general public, and on average, more than 6,000 people attend a season's worth of productions at the center. The backbone of the auditorium's staff is the more than 20 Stevens students who are the technical crew for all DeBaun productions. Performing house and stage management, design and operation of the lighting and sound equipment, as well as set construction, costuming, and makeup. DeBaun Auditorium is also where the Stevens Dramatic Society, Stevens Choir, Stevens Jazz and Concert Bands, Entertainment Committee, and other campus organizations and departments host their yearly plays, concerts, meetings, and fundraisers. With seating for 480, DeBaun Auditorium is one of the most active theaters of its kind in the area, and is realizing the potential to contribute dramatically to the culture of the Stevens community, Hudson County, and beyond.